This is the Lord of the Flies.
The story begins when a plane full of boys crashes onto an island.
Boom, bang, pow! Ralph meets Piggy and they find the conch, which is an important symbol throughout the story.
They hold an election to decide who is a fit leader. Ralph is chosen. He has the conch.
Jack knows that the boys need food, so he finds a pig, he pulls out his knife, but he can't kill it. He isn't able to. Yet.
Jack knows what needs to be done. This is the beginning. A deep fall into savagery. He becomes obsessed with the hunt, and it is more than just the need for food now. For Jack.
A young boy with a rather peculiar birthmark tells the boys he has seen what he calls a beastie. This scares the Lilins, and the beast is born.
They need a fire if they want any chance of being rescued. So, with the help of Piggy's glasses, they start a fire using dead wood from the forest.
The fire is big, too big, and it burns down the forest. Crikey, what a sight! Unfortunately, the fire takes a victim as it burns the forest to a crisp. The boy with the mulberry birthmark.
The relationship between Jack and Ralph worsens. Ralph believes in building shelters, but Jack cares only about the hunt.
Simon leaves the boys to go to a secret spot in the jungle where he can be at peace. This is a symbol of the Garden of Eden.
Jack is further descending into the world of savagery. He decides in order to catch a pig, he needs to be one with the pig. He paints his face and covers his true identity.
Jack is responsible for the fire, but due to his obsession with the hunt, he abandons the fire as the boat travels past the island. This infuriates Ralph very much. When Ralph approaches Jack to tell him about the boat and how he abandoned the fire, Jack throws a great punch at Piggy.
Simon tries to suggest that the beast is not a physical presence, but rather just an evil that lives inside all of the boys. Mankind's essential illness.
There was an explosion. A pilot appears as a figure falling from the sky, landing high on the mountaintop near where the rescue fire was located. Sam and Eric find the figure and run down to the others, announcing that they saw the beast.
Jack leads Ralph, Simon, and the hunters out to locate and kill the beast. On this expedition they discover Castle Rock. Jack and the group are fascinated by this shelter-like formation, but Ralph refuses to stay.
Boys later climb the mountain. They see the beast and run away screaming, even though it is just a dead body attached to a parachute.
After an argument between Jack and Ralph over the leadership of the group, Jack decides to make his own tribe with his own hunters over at Castle Rock.
Jack and his new tribe want a feast, so they go into the forest where they found a sow. The sow is chased until it finally collapses in Simon's secret spot. Simon is there for the killing of the sow, but is passed out in the creepers.
When Simon awakes after being passed out in the creepers, he sees a peaceful place destroyed by a pool of blood. He looks up to find the pig's head stuck on the end of a spear. The Lord of the Flies speaks to him.
Simon.
After Simon's encounter with the Lord of the Flies, he heads down to tell the others of the news. On his way there, he discovers the true identity of the beast Sam and Eric saw. It was the dead airman. Back at Castle Rock, Jack hosts a huge barbecue with the sow as the main course. Everyone joins in on the fun, even Ralph and Piggy, who were hesitant at first, joined in to feel included. Everyone was having a jolly good time. Nobody knew what was going to happen next. Simon appears at the barbecue to tell everyone the news. Jack spots him before he could tell anyone, and he exclaims that the dark figure was the beast. Everyone goes ham on him, and he dies in a pool of blood. He is left there until the tide comes up and carries his body out to sea.
Jack and his tribes require Piggy's specs as a fire starter, so they sneak up at night and brawl with them in the darkness. They manage to steal the glasses from Piggy and run back to Castle Rock to enjoy the fire.
Ralph, Piggy, Sam, and Eric go to Castle Rock to get Piggy's glasses back, but Jack is a jerk and doesn't care about Piggy one bit.
Sucks to your eyes, Ma.
One of Jack's boys pushes on a rock and it crushes Piggy, who is standing below. That is the end of Piggy.
After the death of Piggy and the capture of the twins, Jack's clan targeted Ralph. They ran him into the jungle where he hid and disappeared into the creepers below.
Jack was determined to kill Ralph and lit up the forest in an attempt to smoke him out. The smoke made for an excellent signal for others to see all around. This is ironic because the fire was meant to kill Ralph and not to save him.
As Ralph hid from the creepers, hoping not to be found, rescue came from a nearby boat. Ralph couldn't believe his eyes as he saw the man on the beach. When he asked who was the leader of the boys, Ralph said, "It is I." Jack seemed like a little weakling compared to Ralph at this moment of time.